Let me show you how we do it in Chicago.
No, you don't. You've never fucking shown me that you could do that.
Listen.
Boo! Who's the real glasses up front?
Now listen.
And this guy's got like the ultimate party trick.
That's how we do it in the North.
In the North.
Yo! Live from the Burlington.
What's up, guys? It's Sean Tank Top. I'm over here, and we are doing
The biggin.
the final,
The final.
the finale.
No.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Megan.
I am Scott. I own Cameron & Kane LLC, a law firm up the street. You can find me on a Taxi War Dance on Instagram.
And I'm Matt, and I'm on Instagram at MattHooks. And I just want to give a quick shout out to someone on YouTube who watches the reaction videos by the name of Susan Hart, who said, "Why does everyone talk about Captain America and no one mentions his hot friend who has beautiful hair and better tattoos?" It's a great question.
And to clarify to these people, we haven't watched this episode since we watched it at the bar. I've watched clips. I've watched so many clips.
I watch like jokey shit.
Let's watch that gif of Kit's butt a bunch of times.
I know. I hope you guys are prepared for 116 more minutes of us just talking about Kit's butt.
All you need to do is have the first book.
I've read. Actually, I've
gives away the ending in the first 3 chapters.
Yeah. It's like you actually know everything. Bran sees it really early on, about page 300 of it.
And apparently last time everyone expected me to have a Scottish accent, so now I gotta talk like this. You gotta talk like this.
Damn show.
Oh, I don't want to start it. That means
Goddamn
it's over.
It's great. We all dug the shit out of him because he was just this big kind of raucous rock star.
Heavy.
But then like there was like basically no Euron after that episode.
I mean, he's the General Grievous of Game of Thrones. He's just there because we need another bad guy.
What is this? I'm making a skirt.
I forgot that we're actually supposed to talk about the show.
Yeah.
You noticed?
I'm a lot better at eating and drinking than I am at providing media
If that's
commentary.
okay.
Ian Glenn. That's my Peter Dinklage. I just say and Ian Glenn.
And Ian Glenn.
Yeah.
No, Jerome Flynn.
Jerome Flynn, yeah. obviously.
I drink whiskey way too fast. It's like water to me.
What are you doing?
You know who I want to see this next season, even though I have no idea what role he would take, is I want to see fucking Robin Aaron. Like, what's he doing? Like, all of a sudden, he's just a really badass warrior.
I wonder how they decided who got the and credit, because I always feel like whoever gets the and or the with credit in a movie is usually the coolest person in the movie.
I love this intro. I mean, I think it won like some award the first year that it came out.
Did they make like a Lego set that has like mechanics that make stuff move? I feel like I've seen one.
I don't know. That
If
would be
not,
incredible.
Internet, please make that happen.
Boy.
We're forgetting about so much of this already.
Hey, and Grey Worm made it without dying.
Like, how did this motherfucker get out of Castle
He
Rock?
got there.
Okay, I get that, like, everybody, like, the ships went away.
I don't know. It's unclear. There are dragons in this show. Time doesn't matter. It's all magic.
Doesn't make or break the experience.
Right,
It's just in the back of your mind.
People
Wearing
are
that
like
sweet,
actually
sweet plot armor.
mad that they stopped killing people off, and I'm like, shh.
Everyone's gonna die next season, so I'm totally okay with it.
Could you imagine though if every episode of the next season is just some major character dying?
Well, that's what it's been like this whole fucking series.
It has been up until this season, really.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I guess our
okay.
definition of major
So,
characters is a bit different.
Why do their shields look like nipples?
Because they don't have. Well, the one
They
guy
do-
didn't have any.
Oh,
in
they cut
memory.
off the- oh my gosh, they designed
It's in
it.
memory of the nippleless dude. Like a little. Looks like a little pepperoni. Rest in
Do you need me to cradle you in Cumberland? Like get nestled in, nestled into here.
You might get
In the
don't
beard,
get too
yeah.
comfortable. Here.
I love Bronn showing up and saying how much oil you got. Double it.
Double it,
Yeah,
yeah.
brilliant insight, Bronn. How many men do you have? 10,000, my lord.
More.
Give me 10,000
Yeah.
more. Do it.
Are you sure we have enough stuff right now?
Kind of like you guys with Malort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought my own.
He's that friend that doesn't want you to have nice things, so he tries to downplay it in front of you, because he has nice things.
Right, where he's
Like, oh, it'll get old for you. Like, motherfucker, I grew up poor. It won't get old for
right,
me.
no,
Is all cooks in the end.
Thesis statement of the show right there.
pretty much.
Well, show Cersei has a less of a. She doesn't have as much sex as book Cersei.
True.
Book Cersei gets laid more,
The
but
Kettleback Bros, Moon Boy for all I know.
I mean,
Qyburn always sounds like he's right on the verge of like coming.
A nervous kind of, yeah.
We're going to be moving the dress.
Which probably makes him her favorite. Like that he's such a nervous little weasel.
Right.
This is nice to see so many people who've had
fleeting
interactions with each other. This is like Eastwatch C-SPAN edition. It's just politics.
Right,
now.
yeah, right.
I mean, some of these are payoffs though, like legitimate payoffs. Like you can't discount all of this stuff.
Well, I mean,
if anything, Clegane Bowl is like the like least. It's like okay, we get it, and also I want it so badly.
Right.
But then I was like, they're all in one place.
I know, it was terrifying.
It was Red Wedding type feels where I was
just
like,
tense, yeah.
they could totally do something like where it's like, everybody but Braun and Pod are dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, oh, thank God, Braun and Pod just
Yeah,
left.
so they're rolling out.
Everyone's dead.
And
It's
it's
just
the two of
the
them.
Braun and Pod show.
Danny is still on Drogon right now. She's like 500 feet away, just in the woods on Drogon, like waiting for it.
She's like,
Is it the right time?
Behind a tree,
Yeah,
like.
she's like,
Is it weird that all I could think about is how many times they had to cut the scene or cut the take because one actor apologized for stepping on the other actor's heel?
Especially with both of the Tyrion reunions, with him and with Bronn, where it's like they kind of go for straight schmaltz.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's good to see you, buddy.
Of all the costumes this episode, I think the Hound's is the most effeminate, and it doesn't really fit him.
It's especially striking next to Brienne.
Yeah.
It just looks like she could fuck anybody
She's got
out.
like the armor on and shit.
Yeah.
Also maybe her boobs.
oh yeah.
Oh, they both care about Arya and love
I know,
her.
murder baby. Although it is getting cooler since they're all wearing like thicker clothes. Cersei's got that fur pelt on. Winter is coming.
Even the Dothraki babies have their little fur jackets.
Because you know where he's going because of a la contractual
Gotta get out of here
obligation.
before the X shows
He's
up.
going to fuck right.
Yeah.
I am going to take this opportunity to point out one of my favorite and kind of upsetting pieces of trivia about this show. Bronn and Cersei, played by Lena Headey, have a previous romantic dalliance and tryst that went so negatively, that just went so far off the rails, they literally refused to be on set at the same time.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
So we're talking about no brown M&Ms? Yeah, exactly.
That's some real shit right
No
there.
brown M&Ms! Oh my God.
Come on, Pod. Let's you and me go have a drink.
Let's get out of here before the X shows up.
But when he was like, Pod, let's go get a drink, I had to look it up online, and there's a reason for it.
Bill made me so nervous in this whole scene. I thought that Lannister guard was gonna free Bill. And
I was trying to make up a
shit
joke
was
like
gonna get hairy.
Wait, free Billy.
Don't touch this fucking box. I thought there was going to be a white running around King's Landing somewhere else.
Oh my God, that would have been awesome, right? Or Qyburn already took it, because he's like clearly aroused.
The longest game of Risk I've ever played.
I played longer.
I've got one still going. Yeah. I started it when I was 12.
This is cool. I like this set as an idea. The Dragon Pit is historically important in Game of Thrones. But it feels like this set is a little bit like a reality television show stage or set or something where there's like a bunch of seats where people sit down and exchange barbs. You better put up or shut up or something, and I'm like, oh shit. Daenerys's Dragon Race instead of RuPaul's Drag Race. Right, this lumbering motherfucker, this Darth Vader, this dark helmet from Spaceballs.
Yeah. He's probably got to eat something.
He doesn't eat.
No? Is that animals or something?
No, he doesn't eat.
Like
Kyber just injects
like babies or something?
I mean, if he eats, does he shit?
But I can't stop seeing
not
Dumb
where it
Donald
counts.
though with that hat. It is the Dumb Donald hat from Fat Albert.
Like the
It just is, and somebody pointed it out, and I can't unsee it.
The low-key WWE call-out.
This summer, next summer, at WrestleMania, in front of all these people, you and me, brother, Hell in a Cell.
Literally, brother.
You know who's coming for you. You've always known.
I give you Thanksgiving at my house.
May sound stupid, but what are the stakes of Clegane Bowl?
2 Clegane enter, 1 Clegane leaves.
Yes, I
So
understand.
I would say rare and medium rare.
The unexpected world of Game of Thrones. Like,
Nothing.
I'm sorry if I
It's
sound...
just violence.
Yeah,
It's-
I love it.
There she goes.
Oh my god.
There she goes again.
I love all the Like she's like the coworker who's always late with the Starbucks cup.
Hope she remembers to, put it in park before she gets out of the dragon.
So the dragon just rolls off.
It's the Batman where like Jim Carrey was in it, and then he's like, "Your entrance was good, his was better." Like,
She's just like, oh fuck, okay. Like, I've only talked about these motherfuckers in theory.
She's like, I have to act like these don't faze me.
Like I'm not soiling myself at this moment right now.
I'm kind of upset that Cersei and Rob Thomas over here aren't like more affected by seeing this fucking dragon.
Right. It did seem a little bit low-key.
I think she might be a big enough of a psychopath to where maybe she isn't phased. She's just doing math in her head right now. Like, how many arrows would it take? How many bronze on a scorpion? How many of my exes do I need to throw on giant harpoon guns?
Euron's visible boner when he sees the dragon. He's like, damn it.
You only said a maybe on Facebook.
Yeah. No, it's interested now.
Yeah, well, interested?
It's going or interested.
Yeah.
I have your sister.
This fucking guy.
This motherfucker, he just like comes out, it's like, this is not what we were here to discuss.
It's like, who are you? Do you even go here? What is
Are
this?
you new?
he must
Okay.
But her emails.
Let's go to the butthurt emails.
Euron is the butter emails of this show.
Right.
Same thing is coming for all of
I have to imagine he's very hot right now.
I love when Lena like talks to her teeth. Ah. Ooh.
God, her teeth. Yeah.
I've never been so attracted to teeth.
Why would Danny even meet with her when she has 3 dragons, unless it was serious?
They could just incinerate all of you.
Which is what I would have done.
But they don't.
Which is what I would have fucking done.
Right, which is like, that means that they're serious.
Why does the Hound have to carry this box? I never understood this.
I was like, okay, like he can get some help. He was getting help earlier.
He's a former knight, right?
Yeah, right?
Why are y'all making Rory carry this? You know he hurt his knee carrying that motherfucker in the last
He's rehabbing it. He's rehabbing.
It's leg day.
I will say that when he first opens his box and nothing fucking happens.
You thought it was going to be a dud?
One of the most intense moments.
It's like when you light a firecracker or like a firework and you're just like
waiting for the fuse
did it
to
go
go
off?
off.
Did it go off?
Wake up, Bill, you lazy ass.
Out you go. There you go.
Oh, she shook. She shook as hell.
Yeah. So I think the Mountain really fails in his guard duty abilities right here.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
The Mountain doesn't do shit. Does he sympathize with it?
How did they know how much chain to do?
I don't know, but they did pretty good.
The Night's King showed them.
That's my favorite part.
Oh,
look at this. Look at this look of just
Hi, boner. Yeah. Yeah, he's so into this.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
just erotic. Oh yeah. Oh, he's like
Hashtag that's my fetish.
yeah.
Qyburn's getting the biggest fucking hard on.
Oh yeah. Cheating on the Mountain already.
Qyburn is definitely jacking off later with that hand.
He
romance.
He puts the romance and neck romance here.
And here we get our infomercial.
Right.
We're at the best part, which is Jon Snow QVC. I will buy anything. I'll buy anything that he is selling.
Are you tired of your undead coming to attack you in your city?
And if you act now, we will throw in a shipment of dragon glass. That is a $75 value.
They need like a revolving platform so that everyone can see it. It's just Jon Snow being like, now for the low price of your armies.
It purees, it pulsates, it chops. You can make pesto, you can make a smoothie.
Dragon glass for gold.
Jorah Mormont has not said a single word for the entire parlay. Jorah's dumb. He's not dumb, but he's in love with a 16-year-old girl, right? He's not making great decisions with his life.
I never bought the defection or the running away. I didn't buy that for a second. Like, this dude cuts people's tongues out of their heads for a living.
He's putting his cock out in his pissing contest thing, and then he walks away like
I'm
a
scared.
scared lion.
Yeah.
Maybe the original plan was he was going to say that about the dragons and be like, oh, fuck this, I'm outie.
I think it was Dick.
Yeah.
Well, he's thinking with his like stark honor code,
Yeah,
you
that's
know. I also get why everyone would be pissed at him
Oh yeah.
for it.
Because all he has to do is lie.
Yeah, I would have lied. But we're not all white knights like Jon Snow is.
I wouldn't have lied.
Daenerys of House Targaryen.
John, you like. God, I love those Starks. They're fucking idiots.
2 queens.
I like John. I love him. He's a good guy.
I can't serve 2 queens unless.
It's a big thing.
I mean, again,
And she's still waiting up. She's
I know.
like, no, get in the car. Get in the Uber. We're going home.
Yeah, we're going home now.
Fuck loyalty. This goes beyond houses and honor and oaths.
I know I'm throwing out everything that I've ever fucking said ever.
I'm going against the name of my sword.
The more immediate problem is that we're fucked.
Oh, I love you, Dinklage.
The dink.
Look at George just hanging out in the back looking like a fucking badass. No, he just looks cool as shit though.
I did this. I should go.
She'll definitely leave.
Oh my God! Stop jumping on grenades. Nobody asks you to
Right,
jump on
nobody
John.
fucking, no, it's like, all right, you already just blew the whole thing up, and like, he's obviously has like a little bit more of a fucking in than you do, dude.
You're the reason Viseran's dead. Like, you could have just gotten on the dragon right away.
Super badass.
Oh,
doing
so
this
cool, man. 2 more hits and I get a combo breaker meter.
Don't go home.
This was
Right back where we started.
one of the ballsiest things Tyrion has ever done on this show.
He has a dragon backing him up.
Still.
If something were to happen to him, I think Dany would have like just.
She would have just torched the city.
Yeah.
So you've done this before. You know what the response is like after the video is posted.
My boss has found me on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's why I
looking
said
forward to
start
more
getting stuff.
comments like those from Susan Hart.
And in that sense, I think that Lena is still the best actress in this entire show.
She
by
just fucking
miles.
eats
Oh,
that
I
shit up.
disagree.
She's like,
What?
Who's your favorite?
Who the fuck do you think?
I mean,
It's really nice to see.
We'll meet again, don't know where.
I think
I don't want
she
him
is, in spite of how much she hates him, she's kind of impressed at how like fearless he's like. I do it, bitch.
Your teeth were overacting in this.
Even if Ray here, if he could have put a crossbow to Cersei, like he wouldn't have done it.
Tyrion's just like got bad memories of this room and being on that side of the table.
Yeah.
But he still knows where the wine is.
Oh, poor little man. Your papa was mean to you.
Everyone was mean to me my entire life, you cunt.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Still got a little something left. Can't do it for whatever reason.
For whatever.
And he's like, holy shit.
Wait, she doesn't drink. And I'm like, come on, I call bullshit. Pregnant
She would
women.
probably drink
Pregnant
still.
women were drinking.
See, I thought she might have poisoned the wine. I was
No,
like, oh no, he's dead. He's gone.
He's double dead now.
Died as he lived.
Well, I was like relieved when he took the sip of the wine.
Everyone's bluff. Well, it's everyone's bluff has been called. It's like, okay, I need a fucking drink.
And it's the one thing that actually like
Bonds them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They're
They're
both
both
alcoholics. Yeah.
No,
She's like, they're already incest babies. I may as well have a few glasses of wine.
right?
She was boozing a lot when she had Joffrey. That's for goddamn.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that and also he's inbred. So those two things probably didn't go together well.
What if they canceled each other out then? That's why it came like
Two negatives make pi.
Yeah.
I think that's a great humanizing moment. I like that part for
Or
sure.
Franzia.
Yeah. Franzia for Frenzia.
Stop it with the cheesy puns.
That's all he has.
You're pregnant.
No,
you're pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Crazy theory.
Huh?
Crazy theory.
What you got?
She does have the baby. She ends up dead. Khaleesi takes the throne, can't have kids of her own, raises the Cersei child.
Poor little sad dragon's baby skull.
That'd be cute if you had a dragon the size of a house cat. What if this was a dragon? Like,
These two, like, John's got a thing for caves. Like, they walk into, like,
Yeah.
this little, like, enclosed thing. It's
Fucking
like,
Tomb Raider over here.
I can
like,
only, they gotta get into some kind of rock enclosed area for John to get hard. I like caves.
What better?
I like caves. I like caves.
It started with the crypts, then the caves.
It's just a vagina metaphor, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we talk about Kardashians for a moment?
No.
Oh my God.
No, I have better things to do than this.
I mean, this is Kardashians with dragons,
I
though,
wish I
right?
Everything's fucking vagina. That's a bones of vagina. Fucking dragon.
Vagina!
Vagina in the back.
I look like a vagina.
Right.
There's another one.
The vagina right in the
There's
middle.
another one.
Kylie Jenner is pregnant.
I don't.
Yeah.
and it's yours.
And everybody's in the background just kind of grousing, but it's like, man, that was fucking crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, now I'm paying attention to who's grousing with who. Like,
Right.
Like, what could Theon and Varys possibly have to
Right,
say?
what are they talking about?
Yeah, so, hey,
So how do you
How do
pee?
you piss?
How do you
Yeah.
You were right from the beginning.
Beginning, vagina. Everything's a vagina now.
See, I thought everything was about dicks, but it's actually all
Everything
about
is a
vaginas.
Christ symbol, and everything is about vaginas.
All these heavy-handed. Danny's gonna get knocked up. Can't wait to see that baby's eyebrow.
Do babies have eyebrows when they're born?
This one's gonna. This one's gonna be all eyebrow.
Like this shot, you'll stop talking about the Kardashians.
Oh, it was
Are
done.
we talking about the Kardashians? Like, I can't have children. It's like, oh, so we can go raw straight up.
I've heard people say that they like don't have any chemistry, but I don't think that's really fair.
You can hear their genitalia throbbing.
It's like, well, now that she's become queen, you know, she's gonna act more presidential. She's going
Yeah,
to,
she's gonna quit Twitter and
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Who believes this? Well, Jamie did.
Yeah.
Great War, that's a vagina. The Red Wedding?
Do you think Sansa already has Littlefinger over at this point?
Shut up right now.
Oh my god.
Like, as a player in the great game,
Yeah.
I appreciate Lord Baelish.
Told Lysa Arryn to poison her husband's wine, and I was like, that's what started every single thing.
Like, I think he just thinks that these are just still like just cute, gullible little northern girls.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Idiot.
Like, he's just completely underestimating.
Yeah,
them.
they kind of dumbed him down very quickly.
A little bit.
Right? He's not this sloppy. That's why I have such a problem with everything.
Yeah, I wanted him to put up more of a fight.
What would Arya want? And Sansa knows that Arya
Arya doesn't
want
want to be
Lady
Lady of
Winterfell.
Winterfell.
He's like an old like 40s villain. It's like, that's what I did to her, see?
Yeah.
That's how I talk over it. That's how I talk, South, see?
I'm still in the denial phase of grieving.
Yeah.
People who were very bummed out about Littlefinger dying, and
We got one of them in the bar that she was all broke up.
some of the people, yeah, well, she's fine. She's she's just evil.
Yeah.
That scene.
Yeah. Oh, he's constantly watching. He's like Scooby-Doo around the corner, like the head's
I mean,
popping
he's more
around,
like a peeping Tom in the bushes.
Scooby-Doo also masturbated through a lot of his mystery adventures. Yeah.
Wow, that's putting a lot of different things in perspective.
Yeah.
Everything he did out of love, and I'm like, that's like saying everything Kathy Bates did in Misery, she did out of love. Like,
right.
I kind of believe that he's dead,
I mean,
but
if-
it doesn't mean that that's the last we're going to see of his face.
I mean, if you masturbate to him every night
Yeah.
before you go to sleep, is he really gone?
Yeah.
Ooh, touching that cum table.
This thing is so fucking
Covered in
badass.
Stannis'
so
ball
cool, and
sweat.
It's the cum table. I'm sorry. Is someone drinking milk?
It's Cum Island, where you come and you never leave.
Oh, I guarantee you some nerds have that recreated in their basement.
Oh, absolutely.
Flying would have been just as good as taking a fucking.
it would have been her like George Bush mission accomplished moment.
As soon as she said we sail together, that's when I
yeah,
literally.
And Jorah's
And
like,
Jorah's like,
no, that's what I say.
Oh,
That. No, he wants to be a chaperone. Can chaperone. No purple in the dorm rooms.
No purple, no purple.
No purple in the
Blue,
dorm
here's
rooms.
blue, here's red, no purple.
No.
I literally turned. It was like, it's happening.
I feel like I think I might have done like a.
Because I'm all about like Theon
Redemption.
Yeah, Theon has had one of the most interesting arcs in the series.
I think so too.
Because he needed to be forgiven in a certain sense. He needed to be validated.
They
Definitely
kill
feels
off the
ham-fisted.
most interesting characters and keep fucking Theon.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
The rest of this episode is going to be you bitching about Baelish
Yeah.
dying, isn't
Pretty
it?
much.
It's supposedly based off Viking culture, and dicks were super important to Viking culture. So now that he's lost his dick,
I've done plenty of things.
Yeah, but later on we'll see that he truly proves that the dick wasn't here all along.
He has a heart on the whole time. Heart on.
That's pretty good.
John should kill him, but he
Yeah.
chooses instead to give him what little moral guidance he can and to let him go on his way.
I'm gonna give you a pep talk so you'll go away.
Right. Yeah. No. That's why he's just like, why are you talking to me? Blip.
Yeah.
I love how Theon's like, you do everything right, and John's like,
you fucked up.
trust me, I fucked up a lot.
I got killed by an 8-year-old, okay?
Yeah, I've made mistakes.
I've made mistakes.
You're a Greyjoy. And you're a Stark.
Get you a bro. Get you a bro who can do both.
Like, dude, we're gonna go fight frozen Hitler. Like, go save your sister.
Go, yeah! I wanted like Theon to walk out first and John just give him a little slap on the chest on the way out. And I love this shit.
Yes. One of the best scenes in the series.
Dude, and also one of my favorite moments of watching this show in the bar.
Listen, Theon's good at taking stuff in the face, so that doesn't hurt him. Ramsay came on his face like multiple times. Oh God. Definitely did. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, I need you to risk your lives because I had a big character moment myself. So can we all come around? I just wouldn't row that boat.
Yeah, right.
Hey, yo, hey, yo.
When he said stay down, I wanted him to say like I can't get up anyway.
Oh, jeez.
And here we go. This is so... Congrats, guys. You found the one funny handicap.
Right.
That moment of realization when he gets kneed in the balls, he's like, you can't fucking hurt me. Like,
you have no power here.
And then he's like, I ain't got no balls. He's like, fuck
I've been kicked between the legs before. I'm sorry. Still.
Yeah. Don't need male genitalia for that one to leave a stinger down there.
Like, I'm too fat to keep fighting.
Yeah, he does seem so tired.
How to make torturous castration funny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what parts were cut off and what parts were not cut off.
Do they just take the dick, or do they take the dick and balls?
They take it all, yeah.
But the Boltons would make sure that he could pee so that he wouldn't die because they want him alive, so.
But if you take the dick, it's like they still can pee out of that hole. I'm thinking about this way too much.
Arguing the merits of ball removal in the battlefield.
Welcome to Game of Thrones.
This is what this show's done with us.
I feel like the intended reaction is we're supposed to grin with Theon in that moment and be like, yeah, I don't have genitalia. But that's not a good reason to win a fight.
Also, like, he would, and also scar tissue is like hard as fuck. Like, scar tissue is tough. I don't know how he pees,
You just start singing Red Hot Chili Peppers now.
Scar tissue and a Beyonce Jones.
Also, how could he be?
It's a dick joke, is what it is. It's a dick joke.
It's yeah, that's kind of it.
Not above a
Was
dick
it
joke.
the,
Game of Thrones.
Whips that.
This is like the more pathetic version of like Tony Stark being a prisoner in the cave, so he makes the Iron Man suit. Like, you get your powers under, dire circumstances.
The Iron Islands man.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is
I'm gonna go collapse
It's symbolic, yeah.
He's kind of
So I
reborn.
think that mirrors the tradition of
Right.
crowning the king. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Is this like drunk history, but for dragons? I know. I went to school with one of the guys who produces that show.
Really?
Yeah, he's a fucking great guy.
Cute show.
Seth Whiteberg. Hi, how are you doing? He's no Susan Hart.
There she is, looking like a fucking Sith Lord. They're playing up like that.
If you were sad that Littlefinger died in this episode, I just want you to know that your tears taste delicious.
No, fuck no.
Wow,
I'm not
yeah.
ready.
Oh, are you out? Are you just emotionally checked out of this?
As soon as she was like, well, let's get on with it, that's when I was, oh, I know what's going on.
Okay.
Up here.
Gotta say, didn't love the storyline, but man, what a payoff.
It's the final
Like Littlefinger as the next blinking white man is my
And
favorite
also-
thing to come out of this.
Oh, yeah.
Like have Arya start crying, and then you're like, wait, this isn't Arya, and then it just
That
turns,
would
and then
have
it just
been
turns into laughter. Like,
Right. Oh.
My other favorite meme is like,
It's the way that she says it is so good.
Look at his face right here. Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
I
I wanted one of the random soldiers to just biff him in the back of the head, like, ask you a question, bro.
It's a really good.
Oh, look at that smile.
Yeah. He is excellent. I will give him credit for that.
I just feel like his speech should start off with, well, actually.
yeah. Did you see that?
He basically just goes from straight up, from
Straight up to bargaining
defiant
to
groveling
pathetic,
like a bitch.
yeah.
I was distressed AF before, during this. I was like, but Bran, Bran, you know stuff. Why are you doing this to Arya?
Yeah.
Bran, stop it.
The groveling was great, though.
Oh, it's so good. It's delicious.
Yeah.
You're walking in on Megan's complete emotional collapse.
I mean, we all knew that he was going to get killed with this dagger.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they just kept showing it. I was like, hey, here's this knife. Here's this knife.
Yeah.
Here's this knife.
It even showed up in a book.
Yeah.
Love them. Sansa questions with leading yes or no questions that she already knows the answers to, which is how you cross-examine someone. Inappropriate for the judge to be doing it, but
If you're looking
still.
for any legal representation,
I'm just saying.
yeah, Cameron and Kane, LLC.
He played this. This was like a scene where I like wish that I knew Aiden so that I could contact him directly and be like, I'm so sorry I cheered your death so fiercely. I love Littlefinger so much, but I was so excited to see him die.
You held a knife to his throat.
Expert witness Professor X over
on,
here has
yeah.
got some shit to say.
Inadmissible.
I object!
Give me a chance to defend myself. I deserve that.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Like, you don't, but good try.
You're still waiting for him to warg into a bottle of Malort before he gets
Yeah.
his throat opened up.
Megan,
Hey, don't play that.
come with me through the veil.
He should have been smarter.
He taught her too well, and she's like, no, I'm
He should have been a lot smarter.
More than anyone.
I don't.
See, that's. I laughed when I saw him say that.
It's one of the least noble deaths.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Trying to say something. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
You're gurgling too much.
That's the equivalent of like when there's an explosion and you walk away without looking at it.
Yeah, but he died in public in a room full of people who did not give a shit if he
Yeah.
died or not. They all just watched and did nothing. Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Neck vagina.
Pour one out for my bro.
It'd be interesting if Arya takes Littlefinger's face. Knows that.
She's gonna take his face like just for fun though.
Yeah, just Shansha, I love you, Shansha, and then like Sansa's like, Arya, quit it.
I think that's one way for her to get close to Cersei.
Wow,
That's a good point.
interesting. That would be. Oh,
Here's the pact. Aiden Gillen will appear in the next season of Game of Thrones.
all right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yo, man, you got any faces?
I think that they
Open up a
made-
trench.
Yeah. What you need? I got all the faces you want.
What's the Resident Evil merchant say? Like,
What did it be, stranger?
yeah, there we go.
Not enough cash, stranger.
He needed to like leave her like a while ago, and I'm so happy that he's like peacing out.
This scene is very good. She finally breaks him down. He finally sees how crazy she is. And she should have fucking killed him in this scene.
Mountain steps up and you see Jaime's face completely like flush out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
I didn't think it would happen.
Maybe she's too addicted to that brother dick.
She's had other dick.
She has.
He hasn't.
As long as it's related dick. But she's run out of that.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the last one.
She's killed all the dicks.
Yeah, she blew them all up last season.
Maybe he's gonna write her a 20-page handwritten letter.
22-page.
22-page handwritten letter.
Oh my God. With his left hand, so it
With
looks
his
like a
left
child
hand.
wrote it.
Right here.
Yep.
I got nervous right there. Because look at his face too. He's like so fucking heartbroken.
He calls her. He says, "You're not going to do it." I don't believe you. Yeah.
Even
Great.
better, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Good line.
What the fuck is stopping the mountain?
Surprised the mountain didn't cut him in half, right?
She's like, do it. And then he thinks that it's gonna happen. I think that could have been amazing. And then you see the blood start to pour over
the map.
Over the map.
Oh,
over
that would have been metal.
the blue. Dude.
Yeah.
And again, it would have been that curveball that we kind
And
of
it would have that we haven't gotten in a long time.
But I think the fact that he didn't die just goes to show how important he is to the ultimate kind of
Storyline.
end game of the show. Oh, sure. Because if he wasn't important to it, then he absolutely would have died in this scene.
I know.
Also, why does his fake hand need a glove?
Well, if people see his hand, they're gonna know immediately that he's Jaime.
Right.
But he's not wearing.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah, he's not wearing like
You think
any.
about things.
Nobody's gonna notice that giant hand under that
Yeah.
glove.
It's a condition.
Like, is
This
she
is
pretty?
good.
I don't
I like
trust
this.
him.
It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
I wish we had more moments like this.
Yeah,
frankly.
they're really rare in the show.
Throughout the season, where it's just like a quiet moment to reflect on what just happened or what is about to happen.
This is where Taserface jumps in and is all like, "This is metaphorical."
I don't know why, but it kind of scared me. It kind of scared me.
Okay, so
Oh wait, no, I see what you're saying.
winter is here. Yeah.
Not true. Global warming.
Yeah. It's global warming while it's snowing outside, man.
Exactly.
They're gonna fuck, right?
I remember everything.
Like, what? That's awesome. Good for you. But what?
I love
Good
it.
for you. Like normal Bran now is just like he can just Google shit.
It's what he decides to log
if
into.
he knows to look for it, he can be like, hold on 1 second.
How's he do on Grubhub? Yo, we want some Chinese.
When I saw that the title was Dragon Wolf, I was like, they're gonna do an intercut of Dany and Jon either eloping or having sex for the first time, Rhaegar and Lyanna eloping and making it official to like splice them together and make it awkward. And that's why I was cackling like a banshee.
Here's mine.
I don't like how much he looks like Viserys.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of crummy. Yeah.
I'm like, they're fucking brothers.
And an incestuous inbred family.
I'm like, so that they would purposefully look the same.
This guy looks like such a fucking Friday the 13th extra, and they just gave him the Viserion wig.
He was the little brosif acting like the big brosif.
Are any of us mad at them doing it?
I hate it. I hate it.
I think it's really dumb.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I am unhappy that I was wrong about this.
Everybody's saying that like they're gonna hook up, and I'm like,
Dude, that is not gonna happen.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's
I'm 50-50.
That's like a reverse Star Wars.
They're overlaying it, and they're really driving home the fact like they are related. Now start jerking off.
They're just horny. They're not in love. She's just
They're
been horny
aspects.
since he pet Drogon.
No, they're like aspects.
I cannot understand why compositionally they chose to extremely underline the fact that they're related right when they fuck.
Just
I just
fucking
don't understand that.
Yeah.
Because everybody's into incest porn now.
In right now, it's just incest porn and avocado toast. You know, it's just,
What did you gain by making sure everyone knew that that's a man and his auntie? You know, like, why did they hit that home that way?
Good idea.
I mean,
banging your aunt.
Like,
Bad
yeah.
idea.
Would you do it? I don't know.
I think the big thing here is Tyrion's reaction.
Buns.
Yay!
It's a nice butt.
Would you like
I
to
like
point
it,
at
yeah.
a man's
Yeah.
It's a nice butt.
Yeah.
No, it's a good butt.
That is a butt.
oh, that's the nudity. Is I forgot his very like.
Well, and you can see some nipple. You get a little nipple over
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
You can see it a bit.
Yeah.
Not that I've slowed this down frame by frame.
And have each frame plastered on an and it's a giant menage that when you look at it just makes Jon Snow's butt.
The boy's got nice butt dimples.
That's the first thing we've seen that's not a vagina.
But they look at each other's eyes here, and it's like
who does
love.
that?
It's like,
Who
yeah.
does that?
I've been in love, and I've never done that.
Thank you.
The woman that told Dany how to fuck Drogo was saying like, look him in the eyes.
I'm way more interested in what.
Look away!
If the Bran monologue ruins this sex scene for you, you just have to watch it on mute.
Okay, so what is up with Tyrion's response?
He's just like, don't do it!
But like, why don't do it?
I know you're.
Because he wants you.
The little pervy peek is fine.
It's disappointment. He's like, man, I haven't gotten laid in so long. Where are the whores? Where are the whores right now?
Still very strange and annoying.
That's a very sibling.
That's a very older sibling thing to say.
And Arya loved that she said that.
I have people's faces
Which is a
in the
very
back.
younger
I'm weird.
sibling.
Like, it's a Titanic ship made out of ice.
Oh, so it's instead of the
It's-
iceberg
it's
and
the
the ship,
ice-
it's the ice ship.
Titanic. I'm not crazy.
Did a poor job of.
Tormund's wall always stands.
Tormund needs to make his monster babies.
He needs to get the world wet as a baby seal.
In a season of things that weren't that surprising, we're about to see probably maybe the least surprising thing.
So Tormund survives this, right?
What's up, Steve?
Don't worry, I'm not dead.
Okay.
I always like that the cloud kind of is always like following them.
Yeah, you want to talk about Romero influences? I mean,
Right. Oh yeah.
This is like the Horde attacking the mall.
Though, I have a question. If the whites can't operate in water, how did they get the chains down to the dragon?
They just
Mastodon is in the very front for it.
I like how I'm like,
yeah, it's really them.
Do you buy the district?
Man, they have multiple giants. Tormund's
Yeah.
just like, oh, fuck.
So is it the dragon that lets them pass the wall?
It's not clear. I don't know what the rules were to begin with, but the giant napalm engine does allow them to get past the wall pretty quickly.
Because they're late.
Oh.
Gojira time.
Viserions' cry is the scream of the tortured undead soul.
How does it make that noise?
Apparently the sound design behind the ice dragon versus the regular dragon is like a big thing that they did. Great. It sounds like crystals or something breaking, you know?
Also, this motherfucker is dead and doesn't need to draw breath.
Yeah, he can just he's
keep
got
going.
unlimited ammo. Yeah.
Right.
Let's rewind. I will inhale or exhale for the
The entire.
I still think seeing the Night King riding in on him is almost comical. Like
Yeah, it's a little funny.
that he looks like a little blue baby Groot.
We were all binge drinking the day of the finale, and apparently I shouted "Bad Dragon."
Can't do it. It's impossible. He's got to bring it in at some point in time.
Sincere cheers to anyone who
No, I didn't.
responds to shitty comments and is like, they're drunk because we are
We're
drunk.
so drunk.
That's kind of cheesy.
It's a little jaunty ride there. He's like,
But like, do they conquer towns, or do they just eat everyone and mow over it?
I think if you're the undead, you just eat as many people as possible.
And then you just keep walking towards where there are more people to eat?
I'm just waiting to see like a blue eye of Sauron in the background,
Yeah,
just
right.
like looking around.
No, that is a proper horde.
Hey, that last shot was a very, like, we're filming a 3D movie shot. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Just like a dragon flying.
I like the holes in the wings.
That is an incredible shot. It looks
Well,
like a blanket covering the land.
See you in a year and a half.
Cheers, friends.
And also,